Last time on Rental Jeep Adventures, we ran the Medano Pass Primitive Road through multiple water crossings on our way to the Great Sand Dunes in Colorado, all to avoid paying the park entry fee. No, we stopped at the Welcome Center.
Do we pay for the entry here?
Not here.
We pay on the way out.
Coming back through?
No, we came through Madonna, and now we're going to head out that way.
So y'all are coming back through at any time?
No.
Okay, yeah, then you're fine.
Just don't worry about it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, fine.
We got lucky.
Hey, well, I appreciate it. Thank you.
After that, we drove across state and are now in Delores, Colorado, 11 miles north of Cortez. From here, we plan to stay on as much dirt as possible while we avoid highway traffic in Montrose, Colorado, about 108 miles away. The Delores to Norwood Trail picks up in town at 11th Street and starts off on paved road 526. But just a short ride, seemed like forever before we hit dirt. We even passed a sign that gave us false hope that dirt would be soon. But that seemed to make it feel further away. We finally left pavement and felt as if we were more in our element. The trail is a heavily graded road that any registered highway vehicle should have no problem traveling. The road weaves in and out of thick pine forest with patches of aspens. As you travel, the scene changes as hardwood trees that look like large shrubbery begin to take dominance. We saw lots of cows and even found a snake. There are many wide open spaces with views of the San Miguel mountain range out in front of it. Most prominent, Lone Cone Mountain. I'm sure you can figure out how it got its name. Eventually, the road changes back to asphalt as we finish our first dirt trail to Montrose. Arriving in Norwood, ready for a short break before we run the Dave Wood Interpretive Trail for the final segment of today's journey. Next up on our day trip to Montrose was the Dave Wood Trail. Another short ride out of town and a quick turn off State 145, we started our off-road adventure. Beginning in a rocky canyon next to the San Miguel River, the scenery on this road is off to a good start. The trail is a heavily graded road that any registered highway vehicle should have no problem traveling. The road moves up out of the canyon, and as it narrows, the views begin. Dave Wood was a freighter that would take supplies and people from the end of the railway to sometimes hundreds of miles into the wilderness. He is most noted for his road from Montrose to Telluride in the early 1900s. This cut 20 miles off the distance, which was a lot back then. We got lucky looking for wildlife and found a large group of turkeys on the side of the road. You're riding across the anyways, you're riding across the plateau. Wide open fields with patches of large aspen groves that made us wish it was a few weeks later. We knew this would be a route we would use on future trips when the timing was right for the leaf changes. The road continues on and eventually becomes paved again, but the views don't stop as we finish the journey to Montrose, Colorado.